It took a pandemic, a war, everything for us to be here, but here we are.
What would you do if you knew one day you would no longer be able to see? Probably see as much as you can before it all goes dark. That's exactly what a Quebec family is setting off to do. The Lemay-Pelletier family will be traveling the globe for a year so that their children can capture visual memories while they still can.
She just happened to mention to show them elephant and giraffes in books. And that's when we came up with the idea, say, might as well go see them, the real thing.
It all started with their eldest, Mia. They noticed she would walk into walls and furniture at night, as if she couldn't see in the dark. After consulting with a specialist and undergoing genetic testing, the result was shocking. It was retinitis pigmentosa, a genetic disease that makes cells in the retina break down, causing eventual vision loss.
It's always disbelief in the sense that, this can't be happening.
The hardest part, it was to not be able to do something. It was just, you get the diagnosis.
Their two youngest boys, Colin and Laurent, received the same prognosis. The eldest son, Leo, has yet to present any symptoms of the disease. Despite all of their children being younger than 10, the parents decided it was best to tell them before they got older.
I told her, and her reaction was like, I don't know, in French it was flat. Something like, oh, too bad. But it was the extent of her reaction.
As a child, we'd better bring them up as not as victims, but, that's part of them. And they're going to find solutions and live with it. And they're going to make the better of it. At the time where we were looking for solutions and things like that, when we said, let's fill their visual memory, but of marvelous sites around the world. So I guess that's almost came naturally.
The plan was years in the making. Originally, the family was supposed to leave in July of 2020, but the pandemic hit and the invasion of Ukraine later occurred. It forced them to reroute and start with Africa. They're now in Namibia, where they plan to stay for a month, cross the continent, and end up in Mongolia or Turkey.
When things like that happen, and it just like when life pushed you in a direct direction that you didn't expect to go, most of the time it ended up being the right direction. It's like the travel we've been doing for the 2 last week. I'm like, I can't imagine a better place to start our trip.
The family will be documenting their journey on their Facebook page, Le Monde Plein Leurs Yeux, while country hopping and lots of homeschooling. In Montreal, Brittany Henriques, City News.